Welcome back, my friends. It's Saturday, Church of Calisthenics, day 6 of the Anger Challenge. We're doing good. We're making it. It's Saturday. I kind of feel like I sound sick, but I'm not sick. I feel great. I look great. I'm kidding. Guys, thank you for joining me on this beautiful Saturday. Take some time to harness all the energy this week. I know you're sore. I know you put a lot of tension on your body working with me this past 5 days. Now I need you to reset and have a nice 30 minutes of relaxing. Saturday morning, nice and easy. We're just gonna start with my favorite stretch, the child's pose. We're just gonna slowly sit back into my heels. My knees are about shoulder width apart. And then I'm gonna slowly extend out. Oh, coming to my back. Like I just said, I put a lot of tension on that body. Now I need to help you get rid of some of it. I'm just gonna do some of my favorite stretches. This is not pre-planned. I'm just kind of going through the greatest hits. Do any of these stretches at your own strength or your own ability. Do not push yourself too far and hurt yourself. I'm just trying to help you take 30 minutes out of this Saturday to show your body some love. Throw on your favorite music, put on your favorite podcast, whatever it may be, and sit into that child's pose. Just feel it through your hips. I'm going to come up in the tabletop. Do some cat cows. With my cow, I'm going to extend my butt to the ceiling, pressing my core to the floor, extending my chest out in front of me. And then with my cat, my spine rolls around, sending my core to the ceiling now, tucking my butt under. And then cow. Can't beat some cat cows. I hope you guys had a wonderful Friday evening. I hope you're treating yourself with some love this weekend, showing some moderation, but still having fun. That's why we do all of this. We don't want to give up completely, but we want to show some discipline. Going back into cow. Maybe you want to put your toes pinned at the back like this. I feel it in my core. I'm tight. My body is tight. One more cat. We're going to do some thread the needle. Pretty easy here. All you're doing is using one arm as your stabilizing arm, and you're going to use your other arm to extend up to the ceiling. Turning that body. So now I'm doing my left arm, turning my left side up. And then when I come through, I'm just going to extend that left arm through. Maybe you want to rest on it a little bit.
You see this house in Florida? Well, let me show you how I...
Unfortunately, it looks like we have some ads this morning. I'm just going to cut off the music, guys.
Investing. So what happened with this home?
No.
The owner...
No ads today. It's Saturday. You don't deserve ads. Just stay with me here, guys. Going back to just threading the needle still. I'm going to do that left side again. We're just going to do it a couple times. And now I'm just going to try to rest through, resting on my shoulder just barely. Maybe you want to use your right hand as kind of like some help with the pressure. And then maybe you want to push it to your back for a bind. I'm doing the left side. We're just doing one quick one and then one long one. Sorry about that ad. I can't stand ads. Let's finish up just by extending that arm up good. Come back down. Planting our hands again back in the tabletop. Let's do that right side. Extend that right side up. Deep breaths. Most important part of your practice is focusing on that breath. Just thread the needle. Bring in the arm through. Resting slowly on my shoulder. Maybe I want to use my left hand as a slight prop just to help. Maybe I want to put it to my back for a bind. It's nice and easy here. I'm doing all my favorite easy stretches. Just giving you something easy to focus on. We're just holding this for a few seconds. And 3. And 2. And 1. Bringing our hand back under us. Lifting our arm. We're going to do that twist one more time. Good. We're going to do a kind of a dynamic pose now. I don't know if I actually know how to do it. I'm going to try to see if I can pull it out of my hat. Let's see. So from tabletop, I want to try to extend my leg under me and through. So maybe I'll just lift my leg up here. Just a nice front fold. We're going to keep our hands back on the ground though and try to extend this leg through Yeah, I don't know if this is a move. I think I'm doing it wrong. Maybe it's in plank. Yeah, I think it's in plank. Okay, so we're going to try it in plank. It's a nice, don't push yourself too hard here. Trying to keep your back flat, core tight, hands under shoulders. I'm just going to try to extend my leg through the other side. So taking my right leg and pulling it through. This is a pretty dynamic stretch. I can't remember the name of it, but I just felt it today. I felt it through my body that I wanted to do it. We're just holding it for a few seconds, and then we're pulling it back through. Try to keep that butt low. I'm going to do the other side. Left leg extending through. Just felt like a stretch I needed to do. Maybe it's not a great stretch, but for me, it feels great. Do what you can. If this stretch video, if you don't do anything I do, that's fine. Just do whatever feels good to you. Sorry about the music, guys. It had to be sacrificed. Back into child's pose now. Let's come back up into tabletop. Let's do some bird dogs. Bird dogs, we're extending our arms and legs opposite of each other, extending through that core, really feeling it through our back. So I'm going to take my right arm, my left leg, extend them straight out, feeling the extension, trying like there's one line going through my arm and my leg, and then I'm going to come back in. Maybe when you come back in, you can do a little crunch too. You can kind of feel your core working. Now we're going to switch sides. Left side, right arm. Just hold it as long as you need to. If it's too much to hold it for more than 3 or 4 seconds, go ahead and bring it back in. But I want you to try to extend through that back here. Really work that back. Focus on stabilizing through that arm and that knee. Feeling it through your core. Good. Let's switch. Feel it through your core. We're going to get one more on each side. Take a moment here. My toes are a little sore. I think I slept on my foot a little weird. But it's okay. I'm doing just fine. Doing this right side, right arm, left leg again. Excellent. Left arm, right leg. Extend through. Perfect. Perfect. We're going to do some standing stuff for just a second. Just a second. I just want to do a few things. Just some stabilizing moves. Let's do some chair pose. Chair pose is really easy. You just kind of start straight up, hands above you. Feet are about shoulder width apart. Hands are raised above, just stretching forward, keeping my neck straight. Maybe I want to bring my hands down, a nice little prayer pose. And then I'm just going to sit into a nice, simple squat here, knees over ankles. I'm pretty sure this is some type of chair pose. It's not the chair pose, but it is a chair pose. It's my chair pose. I'm kidding. Do what you can. Do what feels good. I love doing this for my hips and my knees. And I just try to sit a little bit lower when I want an extra challenge. Sit into those heels, toes off the ground. Come back up when I need a break. I'm going to give it one more shot. Just one more little shot. This is our standing segment of the stretch. This is meant to be the most uncomfortable part, but just stay with me. Do what you can. Do what you want. It's no big deal. I'm just sitting in my chair pose a little bit before I do some other exercises. Excellent. Let's do some big arm circles. Just give this upper body a little cool down, warm up. Oh, my arms are sore. Hope you guys enjoyed total body exercise yesterday. That was our first time doing it. It was our Friday workout this week. I'm going to see about trying to mix up the workouts a little bit this week, focusing on, just working the different body parts on different days a week, asking a little bit from yourself. Take your time with these shoulder big circles. My shoulders are tight today. Ooh. I'm just going to do an arm cross. We're just doing a little bit of upper body before we do some standing stretches, and then we'll get back on that ground. I'm tired this morning, so I want to get back on that ground. Right arm cross, pulling that right arm across your chest, being careful, being kind to your shoulder. Don't do too much, but focus here. Every body part needs some love. And that's what the whole point of stretching is, or maybe even yoga, if you like to do yoga as a practice. It's just about self-discovery. Figure out what's hurting, figure out what's not doing well, show it some love. That's all it really is. Show it time, give it time to stretch, figure out what's wrong with it. I'm finishing up my left arm pull. 3 and 2. I'm gonna do some bicep pull downs. Just extending through that bicep. Did a lot of push-ups this week. I know that chest and those biceps are sore. Let's get them nice and extended. I'm also painting right now. Painting rooms, not like painting pictures, but painting rooms, you feel it in your wrist and your hands, especially when you're holding a brush for hours at a time. This is really good for that. 3 and 2. Oh, I'm gonna do that right side one more time on the bicep. We got some time this morning. Let's give that bicep some extra love. Oh man, and to the left. I am sore, guys. You gotta do this. Make sure, I'm gonna do some more yoga tomorrow on top of doing just some personal stretches. I'm gonna try to get y'all a podcast tomorrow, just talking about whatever the big topic is this week. Oof, those biceps, tough. Let's do these arms. Just putting my right arm up. Extending down my back. The hand is going down my back. I'm using my left hand just to barely put some tension on that tricep. Tricep should be sore too. Sorry, I wobble around and move. Gotta stay stationary. I miss my music. This is very boring without music, but I get to do it with you. That's all that matters, right? I'll just imagine everybody's breathing with me. 3 and 2. Extend that right arm up. Let's do that left side now. Left's coming up. Hope you guys have been enjoying the next version of the challenge, anger challenge. Haven't really got to anger anything, but trust me, on the inside, I am boiling. I am infuriated. Life just keeps coming at me hard, and I got to take it better. I got to deal with it better. That's why I show up on my workout mat every day. I show up on the Saturday to do the stretch. Keep attention to myself. Keep attention to my soul. 3 and 2. This tricep should be nice and stretched out now. Let's finish up our standing stretches. I'm going to do... I think I'm gonna do some quads. So these are dynamic stretches, so just take your time. You just go one at a time, putting that left leg over right knee, and then you're trying to sit into that right knee. This is pretty tough, so just do what you can. If you can only go down a little bit, just go down a little bit. Main thing is sit into your heel, just like with the squat. Keep those toes off the ground if you can. We're just stabilizing. I'm just gonna do 3 or 4 on each side, and then I'll hold it for a second. Just a dynamic stretch, quad stretch. All right, I'm gonna hold it on this right side. Coming down nice and slow, sitting into my butt. I'm just taking my time here. I'm just focusing on me, just figuring out what I need from this. Not what anybody else needs, not what the world needs, what you need. Figure out what's gonna make you feel better. Sit into that heel a little bit more. And 3 and 2. And 1, left side, left heel. Sit into it. Sit into it. Take your time. Your knee might crack, might hurt. If it hurts at any point, come out of the stretch. Don't lose your balance. Focus on that balance. Sit into that heel. We're working here. We're focusing. 3 and 2 and 1. Come up nice and easy. Let's just do a front fold really fast. I'm going to do some side lunges, and then we'll get back on the ground. Oh, I just want to front fold for just a moment, feeling it through my back. Where's your body need some attention? Where are you tight? That's the questions you need to be asking yourself during these stretchy Saturday videos. Where do I need to get better? Coming out of my front fold, I'm going to do my side lunges. Basically going back into a front fold, I'm just giving you a better angle. I'm going to do my left side first. So with these side lunges, basically what you're doing is you're going to extend one leg. So for in this scenario, it'd be the right, because I'm going to sit into my left. And so I'm just going to push over to my left side, sitting to my heel still. I don't want to lean over. Same thing with my right. I kind of want to try to put the pressure more on my heel, but the right's more of an extension. It's more expressing that abductor and inner thigh, trying to get that stretched out. And this left side, we're just sitting into the quad. Slowly coming down. Maybe you want to do your hands over like this. This helps me a little bit with balance. And you should feel it through your right side. I just had a little pop in my right hip. I know my right hip is tight. And we're just holding these for just a second. Try to sit into it as much as you can. Don't hurt yourself. Come out of it when you need to. We're going to do a little bit on each side. So we're going to do the right side, and then we'll hop over back to the left for just a second. But we're sitting into that right side now, sitting into that heel. Focusing through our core here. You're definitely going to feel it in your core right now. I love this exercise. It really pushes my core. And 3, and 2. Let's come back center. Just get a nice center fold before we do a couple more of those. And we'll get back to that ground. I'm running out of time. I need to do some more standing stretches, so this is part of that. Let's go to that left side one more time. Left lunge, left side lunge. Sitting into that heel, expressing it through this extended leg. 3, and 2 to the right. Just switched over to the right, sitting into that heel, extending through my left leg now. I got to get those legs stretched out. I know they're tight. 3, and 2, and 1. Come center. Stretch center one more time. Just get that last full stretch out of you. Maybe you want to hang a little bit. Hang with me. 3, and 2, and 1. I'm just doing some leg pulls before we get back to the ground. Some good old leg pulls, nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. Get some water if you need it. I got my electrolytes this morning. They did not taste good for whatever reason. But it's early. It's salty. Okay, guys, I'm going back into child's pose for just a second, resetting. And then those hips reset. We're doing great. Sitting back into my heels. We're going to come into plank. And then downward dog. Shooting my hips to the ceiling. Sitting my heels back. Working on my downward dog. We're just going to hold this for a few seconds. Really feel it out here while I figure out what workout or what stretch I want to do next. I think we got to go with the world's best stretch. I'm pretty sure that's what I heard it called. But I call it a frog lunge. You can do it assisted, or you can throw some tension into it and do it a little bit harder. But you just do it. You can. I'm going to come back into plank, dropping my knees. I'm going to start from my knees here. So kind of like a knee plank. I'm going to extend my left foot forward, keep my hands on the inside. And like I said, if this is enough right now, just keep your knee on the ground with the foot forward. By all means, if you can push yourself a little bit, I need it a little bit deeper, so I'm going to lift my back leg up, so my right leg is up now, and I'm pulling through this left side. Oh, I feel it. I love this stretch. At any point it becomes too much, you just slowly drop that knee, and then you take a little bit of tension off. And come out of the stretch too whenever it's too much. I'm going to hold it for just a few seconds on this side. 3, and 2, and 1. Drop that knee. Come out of it nice and slow. Back to that. Tabletop kind of. I'm not really holding plank too loyally. This is a tough move. Now I'm doing the right side. Right side's coming out to the outside of my hands. I'm giving my leg a second to adjust. Feeling it through my hip flexion. Then I'm going to extend my left leg. Adding the tension. Really expressing this stretch. I think I watched a video this week. It was called The World's Greatest Stretch. Not sure if I can verify that, but the guy I watched it from is pretty reliable, so I know a guy. All right, good. Take your time here. 3, and 2. Drop that knee. Come back out of it. Let's go back into child's pose. Child's pose is where it's at. I do this all week. Child's pose is really the only stretch I'm good about doing every day, but I need to do these stretches every day. It looks like we're making a stretch video for every day. You guys asked for it, I'm giving it to you. All right, 3, and 2, and 1. Hey, maybe actually, let's add on to that. We're going to do those world's greatest stretches again. We're going to turn them into high lunges. So I'm going to do my left side again. My right leg's extending up. My left side does need to be on the inside of my foot. And then when I have a moment, I'm going to try to walk up really slow. Do a high lunge. Focus through the core here. Push through your core. This is a very difficult stretch. Do not come into this if you're not ready for it. I'm just trying to get this flexor and quad I'm just trying to get my legs feeling good. I don't know what I'm saying today. 3 and 2. Bring those hands back down. Drop that knee. Let's switch over to the other side. It's just taking kind of like a frog lunge, turning into a high lunge. Taking my right leg up first, putting the tension in, extending my left leg up. And then when I feel confident, when I feel strong, I'm going to slowly come up out of it into a high lunge. This is a dynamic move, so be careful. This is not easy. Now I really feel it through my thighs and my hips. Feel it through my core too. Core is stabilizing right here. It's saving us. Sorry for the congestion, guys. I sound like a sick lad, but I promise I'm not. 3 and 2. Drop those hands. Drop that knee. Back into tabletop. Perfect. Perfect. I'm just going to do some arm extensions here just to get a little stretched out. More just so stretching out my lats, my upper body a little bit. I'm just trying to extend my arm as far as I can. I'm really bad about like leaning really far right. You just need to extend forward. Try to go forward. Don't go left or right, forward. I'm not a good example. I'm just trying to tell you. I just switched over to my right, extending forward. Don't lean. I'm really bad about that. Just forward, not leaning, forward. All right, excellent. Let's reset in child's pose. Got to get to our favorite exercise. Love me some pigeon. We'll start out in Cobra just to give us a little warm up. Cobra, all I'm really doing is I'm going to start on my stomach. We're going to start with a simple version where we kind of just lift our hearts. So when you lift your heart, you're still trying to keep your core kind of attached to the ground, but you're lifting your chest and your heart towards the ceiling and then back down. Nice and easy here. Slowly lifting back up. Kind of like a similar motion that we make with doing our Supermans and our Lotus pose during the week. Now we're just doing a very simplified version to help us get stretched out. Lifting my heart to the ceiling. Good. Take your time here. Lifting that heart to the ceiling. And in just a second, we'll add on to it and do a little bit more extended version of it, pushing our body up. But this is the last one of the simple Cobras. Here we go. 3 and 2. Now we're going to use our arms to extend ourselves up. Still pressing our heart to the ceiling. You're going to feel some extra tension in your back here. Be careful. Don't push yourself too far. Feel it where it feels good. Find that juicy spot, wherever it may be. But I'm just trying to extend my back up as far safely as I can. When it becomes too much, maybe I want to lower myself. Make sure I'm taking care of my body. I'm not trying to add injuries. I'm trying to fix injuries. Pull that body up. Excellent. Just doing a Cobra to get us warmed up for some pigeons. We only got 7 minutes left, so we got to get moving. These pigeons are going to be a little bit faster. We're going to do left leg forward first. I basically kind of like keep my thigh in line with my hip, and then my right thigh is obviously extended back. We're going to do resting first. So you're just resting on your elbows, sitting into that hip. Maybe your hip's on the ground, maybe it's not. Do what feels good. You got to do what feels good. Do not push yourself into an injury. Do what makes your body feel better. At any point it's not feeling better, readjust. Find a different position, change the stretch. You don't have to do what I'm doing. I'm just recommending ideas for things that I think feel good for me. They might not feel good for you. That's okay. You do what you got to do to feel better. Nice and easy on the rest. We're going to do a nice little twist. We're going to sit into that hip now, coming out of that stretch just a little bit. Now the right leg is going to come up a little bit. It was extended. Now we're going to pull it in. My left foot is on top of my right knee now because I've pulled my right leg in. And all we're doing is a simple twist. We're going to twist both ways. Let's just go ahead and twist to the right first. As always, do not use your legs as force. Just use them as props. And I recommend just using your arms here for your twist. We're just going to hold for just a few seconds on each side. Switch. Now I'm going to go to the left. It's going to feel a little weird going to the left now. You're going to feel some tightness. I feel some tightness in my hip. That's what I'm trying to attack. That's what I'm trying to feel out. I'm not trying to push myself too hard. I just want to see if it feels good, feels bad. Using my hands as props, twisting through my core. Excellent. Maybe you want to go back to that right side one more time just to feel something. Make sure you feel good. My toe is hurting, but I'm okay. I'm doing fine. Maybe don't stick your neck down. Maybe try to look over your right shoulder. I'm not sure what to do with my neck. I'm just a turkey. Back to my left just a little bit. 3 and 2. Let's do some extended pigeon. Pushing that right leg back now, pulling our left hip back off this floor. Now I'm going to push my hands into the ceiling, extending my chest forward, kind of like that cobra. Not really putting a lot of pressure in your back or anything, but just making sure your chest is facing forward, looking out in front of you. And now you should really feel in that left hip flexor and in your right quad. Maybe hamstring. A little bit of both. It's in that area. Just trust me. I'm a certified personal trainer. Speaking of which, I need to get that renewed. If anybody has any good recommendations, always open to recommendations. I'll probably just do the online version because I am a very simplistic animal and I need simplicity to get things done. And I love the internet. All right, let's come out of this nice and slow. 3 and 2. I'm going to pull my leg out of it nice and easy. Now we're doing right side forward, right side resting. I think I did about 2 minutes there, so we should have about a minute left when we're done with this pigeon. Right side resting, hip off the ground, that left leg's extended back. We're almost done with Stretchy Saturday, then we get to go out and be degenerates and do whatever we want. So proud of you. But you got to show up here first. You got to get your stretching in before you do your drugs, okay? And obviously, if you're not of age, don't do drugs. Drugs are bad. But if you are of age, do them moderately. Do it responsibly, okay? I'm kidding. Just be careful this weekend. Be kind to yourself. 3 and 2 and 1. Come out of that resting. Let's do our twist for just a moment until we do our final full one. I'm going to go to the left first this time. Not sure which one I did first last time. I'm just giving it 5 seconds each way. Pulling through my core. Maybe I'm going to look over my left shoulder, using my hands as props. My left leg did come in a little bit, so it's like below my right heel now. I'm just twisting through my core. 3 and 2. Come out of it nice and slow. Now twist to your right. This is going to be a more awkward feeling. You should feel a little tension in your flexor maybe. Just do what you can. Do what feels good. Just twist nice and easy. Twist to the core. Back to the left. I think I primarily want to stretch the left side, but I like doing both on each side. 3 and 2. Back to the right. We got to get this pigeon over with so we can do some final exercises or final stretches. 3 and 2. Finish that last twist, and we're coming back into high pigeon. Sitting that left leg back, getting our hip back off the ground, our right hip. Palms are in the ceiling now. We're extending that chest forward, looking out in front of us, looking into the horizon. We're just focusing in, trying to focus on the hip flexor. We got a minute and a half left. We're almost done with our morning stretch, but we did it. We showed up. You're doing great. Just focus on that pigeon. Perfect. And 3 and 2 and 1. I'm going to get on that back for just one last stretch. I love this stretch. Lily recommended it to me a few weeks ago, and I want to keep doing it. Basically, you're going to lift your legs at 90 degrees, pressing your back into the floor. I'm going to take my right leg over my left, pressing my right into my back of my right heel into my left knee. And then I'm going to try to pull my knee into me while also pushing my right knee away. So my left's coming in and my right's going away, creating a counter tension. I got to keep an eye on the clock here. Just bear with me. We're almost done, but I want to do this last stretch. It's a nice counterweight. So your left leg's coming in, your right leg's kind of going away. And let's switch. Now we're going to go back into 90. Left leg's going to go over right. You're going to pull your right leg in now using your right hand, and then you're going to push your left leg away from you. I'm just putting a tiny amount of tension into my knee to kind of feel that tension in my hip flexor. 15 seconds, then we're done, guys. It's always an honor to do this with you. I'm so proud of you for showing up all week. Tell me what you loved about the first week of the Anger Challenge, what you didn't like. Just tell me anything. You can just say whatever you want. But as always, I'm proud of you. Let's come out of this nice and slow. 3 and 2. That's time. It's a pleasure, guys. Enjoy your Saturday. I'll be back tomorrow with a little podcast for a little discussion. I love you guys. Peace.